Hello, my friend. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you. I mean it. And I love doing these videos. I may not always love YouTube, but I love what we've got going on for many reasons. One, you're amazing. And two, of many, I'll stop at two, is sharing with you all about the world of pop culture and celebrities is fun. And I also get to share with you all myself, my heart, my soul, my thoughts. And in doing so, these videos are a great opportunity for self-reflection. And I have observed that over the last week plus, I've been complaining a lot. Or maybe I've just been doing that longer than a week or two, and it hasn't become an issue for me until recently. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Ow. So today, no complaining about me, but I can still complain about celebrities. And I don't want to apologize, but I have to acknowledge that I had a huge brain fart yesterday. Or so one of you guys claimed. Actually, I think it was accurate. I didn't bother to rewind and watch, but did I forget to talk about Meghan Markle yesterday? I put her in the headline, and I think I forgot to bring her up. Oops. Briefly, because I have so much else to get to today. What I meant to tell you all yesterday, if I didn't, I don't think I did, was that when Beyonce met Meghan Markle at the Lion King premiere, Meghan Markle gave Beyonce a hug, and she broke royal protocol. Queen Elizabeth is in her 90s and set in her ways, and she is who dictates what royal protocol is. And repeatedly, Meghan Markle has been breaking royal protocol. She's new and she's not British. I find it hilarious that so many in the royal family were up in arms about that. They need to have a cup of tea and chillax. We gotta use the word chillax more. Love this mug because it was given to me by a lovely, lovely supporter. I like to bring her up every time, named Julie. I love you, Julie, if you're watching. Although I don't know if Julie watches my YouTube videos. Julie, if you watch my YouTube videos, let me know in the comments section or in the live chat. All right. Yesterday, I had recorded my daily recap video, and then I saw a post that Kylie Jenner did on Instagram, which made me rethink some of the things I said. If you missed it, Kylie Jenner opened up again about struggling with anxiety, which is something that I have experienced, continue to experience, and have publicly shared for both noble reasons and also for selfish reasons. For me, talking about my anxiety has been healing, getting the thoughts out of my head. I don't go to the therapist. Anyways, Kylie said this. Let me read to you what she said. I'm proud of myself, my heart, and my strength. Growing up in the light with a million eyes on you just isn't normal. I've lost friends along the way, and I've lost myself too sometimes. My first tattoo was sanity, to remind myself every day to keep it. I've struggled with anxiety my whole young adult life, and after my baby, I dealt with all the internal ups and downs. I felt like I had to find myself completely again. I keep a whole lot to myself, but just wanted to share and let you know I'm human. My life is not perfect, and what you see here on social media is just the surface. Be gentle with yourself, move on, and let go. We are all capable of great things, worthy of love, and allowed to express ourselves. Do more of what makes you happy and be unapologetic. Now is your season. We all have a magnificent destiny. Beautiful words. But it almost makes me think of Olivia Culpo and what I said about her recently. I wish that influencers, people with specifically huge followings on Instagram, who mainly just post photos and not video, I wish that those people were more honest, more transparent, more real. Kylie isn't. And yet she said all those nice words, but continues to Photoshop her images. She continues to perpetuate fakeness. And I guess that's fine. She can reconcile that. I'm just not a fan of fake. I never have been. All I do to my photos is increase the brightness, not exposure, the brightness. Because we all look better, brighter. Not really. That was a stupid comment. Well, yeah, dark photos. I was like, oh my God, people are going to think something else. No. I was being literal. Anyways. Kylie is still really young, though. She, I think, is just 21. And you know what? She's finding herself. And a lot of what she said is true and valid. I just don't like what I see from her. Sorry. The content that she puts out, it doesn't lift my spirits. Wah, wah. Is that complaining about me? No. All right. Speaking of Kylie Jenner, she and Travis Scott are trying for another baby. Congratulations. Congratulations. I had a total brain, not fart, but I don't even know how my brain went from here to there, but to this morning at the gym, I saw a dude in his mid-60s probably taking a group fitness class, which is awesome. But you want to know what was even more awesome than that? The dude, I kid you not, he did the group fitness class with a shirt like this. Like he literally did this to his shirt. And then he was working out that way. Oh my God, abs. Oh my God. Looking so good. Oh yes, work. Yes, honey. Woo. Okay. All right. Yes. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. If I had a TV show, actually, if I had a TV show, it would probably be with somebody else. It wouldn't just be me like talking like Wendy. Oh, maybe it would. Who knows? You know what? Anything is possible. If I had a show like Wendy where it was just me, then my producer would have to have like my whole Apple Music library. So as soon as I burst out into a song, type it in, put it up, and then you have like a little mini dance break. All right, moving on from Kylie to her family, Kris Jenner continues to plant stories about the renewal negotiations with E, which makes me think negotiations aren't going that well. Right? Otherwise, why continue to plant stories? The latest one is that the Kardashian family is demanding $300 million for 10 more seasons of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and they think that's a fair deal, and blah, 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 blah. You know what? I don't know if it's a fair deal or not. It depends on simple economics. I would need to know how much it costs E to produce one episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and how much one episode makes the company here. Simple as that. Factoring in everything. Is it even as simple as that? I think it can. You know, I think I don't know how a big corporation like that would determine how much do we make per episode, but you need to know that in order to determine how much these people are worth and if they're worth $300 million or not. All right. From the Kardashians to another famous family, the Jolie Pitts. I am very pleased to report that Brad and Angelina are finally behaving like adults. Because for the longest time, these two were behaving like love-scorned early 20-somethings. But according to reports, Ange reached out to Brad and offered him to have the children for the rest of the summer because she is filming a new movie in New Mexico, I believe. Somewhere. New Mexico or Arizona, something like that. So she told Brad, you can have the kids. I love that. And Brad is taking it seriously. He's not going to work. He even invited his mom and dad out to be in Los Angeles and spend that time with the grandkids, which I think is really beautiful. All right, on to some wacky news. Katy Perry. Katy Perry revealed in a new interview the things that she's doing for her health and to combat aging. She says, quote, I'm kind of into these types of things like health and healing places and self-betterment places, especially as you get older and you have longer hangovers, you realize the cells in my body are dying. I did this thing called Panchakarma. It's basically Ayurvedic eating and cleansing. You do a lot of enemas. Please don't take wellness advice from Katy Perry or anybody, or even me. Take what I'm saying and what she's saying as information and then talk about it to your doctor, okay? Having an enema every once in a while, that's good for you. But having a bunch, too many, too quickly, that's not good for you. Ask your doctor. I can't believe she's like putting out potentially dangerous info. Just be healthy, y'all. Just be healthy. Eat healthy food. Don't drink a lot or any alcohol. Don't smoke. Be active. Damn, I really am looking good. Oh, I love it. I am the opposite of complaining today. I think I'm just subconsciously like, hype yourself up, queen. I love it. All right, on to some reality TV news. Brody Jenner, are you guys watching the new Hills? I hope it's doing well in the ratings because I really want to go back on the show next season. But Brody has made Caitlyn Jenner an ongoing storyline. Well, the producers have made Caitlyn Jenner an ongoing storyline for Brody this season. On the most recent episode of The Hills' New Beginnings, Brody opens up about Caitlyn missing his wedding. He says, quote, my dad and I have never really had a great relationship. Through all the ups and downs that my family has had, my mom has always been the rock. Right before our wedding, Brody goes on, not having my dad at the wedding, it was a bummer. Honestly, it really did hurt, and I would have loved to have her there, but she had better things to do, apparently. Oof, the sting. I just cannot fathom that. How could you not be at your kid's wedding? I would be at every dang event. Like, for my daughters, I better be at the bridal shower. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I better be at the bachelorette party. Oh, yes. Oh yes, I want to be at all of it. With my son too. I better be at the bachelor party. I better be on all that. And like happily, and I'll go to the cake tasting, and I'll go to the... I almost got emotional there for a second. I'll go to the wedding, to the dress fittings and all of it. I want to be a part of all of it. Happily knowing my place. Well, okay, all right. I wouldn't... Well, I want to go to it all, but I won't be hurt if I don't go. Like, I don't want to be overbearing. I am overbearing. Whatever. Ah! Oh my God, I'm imagining my future like 25, 30 years from now. Or less, 20 years, who knows. Wow. But still, if your mom or dad did not go to your wedding, would you be able to forgive that? I couldn't. I could not. I think Caitlyn claimed it was a work opportunity. You're rich! You have a really expensive Malibu mansion. It's your son's wedding. I'm petty. I'm petty. But also, that just to me is not what a mom or a dad does. And it's indicative of the kind of parent that Caitlyn Jenner has been and Bruce Jenner was. Crappy. All right, in more reality TV news, an update on Amber Portwood. She has skipped the Teen Mom OG reunion, which is probably for the best, given all of the issues that she's been through, most recently, arrest, domestic violence. Amber is also living with her mother. I'm just gonna assume that their 1-year-old son, James, is with the dad, Andrew. Just sending good vibes to that woman. She needs them. All right, before I move on to even more reality TV news, I want to skip to the scripted front for a second. There's a story that's been trending. The creator of the 13 Reasons Why show on Netflix decided to remove a very controversial scene from season 1 of the show. The show's going into its 3rd season. The controversial scene had to do with a character ending their lives. And we can talk about this. It's fictional. And they decided to remove that, which I don't know if that was the right move. Do you think it was the right move? It's a fictional TV show, and it's grounded in reality. But even if it wasn't grounded in reality, I don't think that would... I don't know, but clearly medical professionals think differently, and that was the main reason why Netflix and the show agreed to remove that scene, because medical professionals claim that it wasn't helpful when talking about serious issues like that, and that it could have actually done harm. So, do horror films cause people to murder people? I don't know. I'm not sure I'm sold on that. But I'm open to hearing out the professionals. I just got really loud for a second there. All right, moving on. I said that I was gonna talk about more reality TV news, and I will right now. I was finding my place. Diddy has announced that he is bringing back Making the Band. which I think is great for Diddy and good for MTV, but bad for talent. Please, if you are an aspiring girl group or boy band member, don't do it. I don't think Diddy nor MTV has the ability to turn anybody into a viable recording act or even a social media star. Like, I'm trying to think. What's a recent... Okay, here we go. Floribama Shore. That's been on a few seasons on MTV, right? Are any of those kids popular? I don't think so. I don't think any of them have popped off on social media, on Instagram, which is where the kids are. If you want to be a singer or be in a girl group or a boy band, audition for The Voice, audition for American Idol, America's Got Talent. You're far better off with one of those shows than Diddy and MTV, I think. No diss towards MTV. All right, I need to give a shout out to a few very special members of my fam. I hope you're watching. Woke AF. You rule. Woke AF. Jen Copeland. Jen Copeland. Jen Copeland. Jen Copeland. I love ya. And Michelle Hathaway. Oh, Michelle, my belle. Michelle Hathaway. Michelle Hathaway. I love you. You know, I had this idea too. Since so many of you, like Tara Jenkins, are so plugged, and Kylie Kincaid, is that, I didn't write her name down because this just spontaneously came to me. I love getting to know you all and your names. Since so many of you are plugged into the YouTube drama, I saw that there's even YouTube fitness drama. Is that, if I talked about YouTube fitness drama, would that be appealing to you guys? Let me know in the live chat or in the comment section down below. And if so, I need your help. Let me know what YouTube fitness, I'm actually going to call it, I think YouTube fitness drama may be the new YouTube makeup drama. I think all those makeup vloggers are done and the fitness people are the new troublemakers, right? Maybe? I gotta look more into it. Let me know if any stories come across you and anything, as always, anything you think I should talk about. All right, this story. Have you guys read the story on my site about the Bachelor creator Mike Fleiss? According to his wife, Mike Fleiss attacked her while 10 weeks pregnant because he was upset that she got pregnant. They already have one child together, which he begrudgingly had because he was 55, or I think let's just say he was in his 50s when they got married, and at the time that they got married, or late 40s, I think he might be 55 now, but when they got married, she was just 26 years old. And she wanted to have a family. And he was much older and I guess didn't with her. And what makes this even wilder is that this woman claims to have video surveillance footage from their home in Hawaii, which backs up her claim of domestic violence. And also she alleges that he's been verbally very abusive for a long time and just truly awful. Mike Fleiss is countering, saying that the video actually backs up his claim that she attacked him. The story gave me such a headache. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. You have to read it. It's amazing work. The article is a must read if you haven't read it yet. And even if you don't care about this guy, I care about a wild, crazy story. And also women being heard and their stories being told. I'm inclined to believe her. She also went into so much detail. And his counter lacked all of that detail. Usually, to me, that's indicative that she's telling the truth and he's lying. All right, on to other shady men. But before I move on to them, some positive Bachelor-related news. Mike Fleiss, as I mentioned, or maybe I didn't and I had a brain fart, created The Bachelor. Bachelor World's Bachelor-verse alum, Wells Adams, has proposed to his girlfriend, Sarah Hyland. Mazel! Congratulations, you two, making it work. All right, on to other not-so-pleasant men. R. Kelly has pled not guilty to the charges against him, which include underage videos, and he has been denied a bond. He is still in jail, where he belongs. His lawyer argued that R. Kelly is not a flight risk because he doesn't have any money. Thankfully, that argument didn't fly with the judge. All right, on to Madonna. Madonna raised some eyebrows and got people talking in a negative way, claiming that she was either being racist or racially insensitive after she posted photos of her young black daughters that she adopted with watermelon. Let me explain to you. Madonna is like a vampire. And I say this with love. She's my number one of all time. Madonna feels young, even though she's 60 years old. I relate to her. I feel young, even though I'm going to be 42 in a few months. Madonna has seen these photos on Instagram. It's a popular meme. Teenagers post watermelon and pieces of fruit as swimsuits, or they shape it to be clothes, and then they hold it in front of them and take photos. I don't think this was anything racial at all. Do you? I'm like afraid to keep going because so much craziness today. All right. More music-related news. Hailey Baldwin defends her husband, Justin Bieber, after he got dissed by Tool frontman, what's his name? James Maynard, I believe. Something Maynard. Anyways, the lead singer of Tool, after this music website tweeted that Bieber is a Tool fan, the lead singer responded, #bummer. So, Hailey Bieber, Justin's wife, says, he expressed he was a fan of your music, grew up listening to your music. You must be unhappy with yourself that you want to make people feel small who express their admiration for you. Very childish and hurtful thing to do. I hope you find security within yourself. Sad place to be. I'm going to have to side with her on this one. More music news. Harry Styles is in negotiations, in talks to play Prince Eric in Disney's upcoming live-action remake of The Little Mermaid. Halle Bailey is going to be playing Ariel, and that was quite controversial because she's black, and a lot of people were shook about that. I thought that was awesome. In keeping with that, I would have loved for a Latino Prince Eric, but that's not happening. It's like we can't have a black princess and a Latino one. Yes, they can, but I'm not mad at Cupcake. I love me some Harry Styles. Do you think that's good casting? Let me know in the live chat or the comments down below. An update, Cameron Boyce's family has moved quickly. They have set up a charitable foundation in his name, which is basically going to be like a placeholder. You donate money to his foundation, and then they will donate that money to other foundations that he was involved with. I get it that they're trying to do something positive, but I don't know. I wouldn't donate money to that just because I would want to know exactly where my money is going. I would want to know exactly to which one. I think most of it is going to the Thirst Project, which is good. It's good. It's still good. It's still good. If you were moved by his death, then donate. All right. A wild story out of Sweden. This was the headline, y'all. Swedes are getting implants in their hands to replace cash, credit cards. And it's not a joke. It's not a joke. What a crazy story. I would not want to be able to be tracked that way. A chip, it's the size of a grain of rice. What if it contaminates? Like, there's so much that's problematic about this, but already more than 4,000 people have inserted this sci-fi chip into their hands. The future scares me. All right, a wacky story, because I love these. Mariah Carey stopped an interview because she did not like the wine that was given to her. She said, it just tastes disgusting, and then sent it back. And then a replacement bottle was sent, and that was not so great either. Diva! I love divas. I also love you. Thank you to everybody who sent positive vibes to my mother. If you didn't watch it yesterday, we did an update and we posted a video where she talked about having a blister. And actually now she's got more than one blister. Oh, and it may not seem like a big deal, but she's diabetic. And a blister for her, once it pops, which it has, takes forever to heal and could turn into a real wound and really serious and bad. Somebody on the live chat yesterday in that video said that their mom had to have their foot amputated. I hope they were just screwing with me. My mom does not want to go to the doctor over it. On to lighter news. If you missed it on this channel, I uploaded my interview with Entertainment Tonight yesterday. Thank you, ET Canada, for coming to my house and chatting with me and sharing a little bit of me all over Canada. I love you and I appreciate you. And finally, now that I'm wrapping up here, when I am done with my video, go and watch part 2 of Lizzy Snyder's Hollywood vlog series, where she met me for the first time. And I'm so glad I did that. And I'm so glad I do this and that you and I are fam. I love you. If you enjoyed this, show the love back. Super chat me, super chat me, super chat me, super chat, 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 super chat. If you haven't yet, that means you can tip me. Or tip me in other ways, like getting a cameo, a personalized video greeting from me at cameo.com/Perez Hilton. Sign up for my newsletter at PerezNewsletter.com. Of course, make sure you're subscribed. Turn on your notifications too, so we can live chat during the premieres on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, The Perez Hilton on Instagram. And follow the website too, at Perez Hilton. And I love you. Share this video everywhere.